Hello and welcome to the TrueCast of Treton, and welcome to our week 3 team builder versus Shady and whatever his team name is. I will figure out before the battle, hopefully. So we're currently 1-1 after our disappointing prep last week. Not bringing Cobalion really fucked us over in that match. So this week, I'm hoping to cop a W because this guy has an amazing team. And I don't know really how we're going to beat it. Oh shit. Don't mind that. Yeah, I don't really, he has some really offensive threats to our team, some really defensive threats. So let's go over his team. Magirna. I think, what was he in? He was, I think, 6 in the, sixth. I can't. Whatever. It was 6 in the overall picks, so 6 out of 8, I believe. So he got Magirna late into round 1, which was crazy. He also got Mega Diancie, Dragonite, Tangrowth, Cresselia, Starmie, Crocodile, Alola Marowak, Empoleon, Electros, and Toxicroak. So Magirna's a problem, Dragonite's a problem, Cresselia's a problem, Crocodile's a problem, Alola Marowak's a problem, Starmie's a problem, Electros is a problem, Diancie's a problem. So he has a lot of stuff he can bring versus us. Don't know what he will bring, but I just gotta hope he doesn't bring Trick Room. Because if he brings Trick Room, that's basically game over. I don't really have much for a Trick Room team, but if he does bring it, I am kind of screwed. So our first mon-up is Arc the Gliscor. We're running a Choice Scarf set this week because it outspeeds everything on his team and does a ton of damage. Earthquake for stab and to hit Magirna, Mega Diancie, Empoleon, and Toxicroak, and the Alola Marowak for super effective. Knockoff is super effective against Cress, Starmie, Alola Marowak. U-turn for initiative and to deal some damage to... Oh, holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla. I'm actually going to go to the dock just to make sure I'm not messing up anything. Yeah, but U-turn's just really to gain initiative versus stuff like Cress and mons that force Gliscor out. Ice Fang is for the obvious Dragonite, so I'd like to have Dragonite get chipped and then we can kill it with Ice Fang. Running enough speed to outspeed, I'm pretty sure Starmie. Right? No, I believe that is a +1 D-Knight. I'm pretty sure we outspeed a +1 Dragonite. Yeah, we outspeed +1 Dragonite with this set, so if he gets 1 Dragon Dance up and he's chipped, we can kill with Ice Fang. So that's what I really want Gliscor to do, is just deal a ton of damage to his team. Next up, we have kinda our win con if he doesn't bring Trick Room. We have an Icium Z, Hail, Kyurem Black, Earth Power, Fusion Bolt, and Ice Beam. This thing does a ton. Kyurem Black does a ton this game, because after Chip, Magirna dies to Earth Power, Mega Diancie would die to Earth Power, Dragonite's dying to Ice Beam, Tangrowth has first some Chip dies to Ice Beam. Cress is a problem. Fusion Bolt kills Starmie. Ice Beam after some chip kills Crocodile. Earth Power after some chip kills Marowak. After some chip, Empoleon gets killed by Fusion Bolt. Earth Power ignores the Levitate on Electros, and so we can hit with Earth Power, and Earth Power hits Toxicroak. So if we can get Hail up and everything's really weakened, we can just sweep with Kyurem. Next up we have a Scarfed Magnezone. The problem with this Magnezone is I don't outspeed timid Starmie. But we're running Scarfed Pool Magnezone for mostly Magirna at this point. Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Empower Ground for stuff like Marowak and Toxicroak. But this thing is meant to come in on a predicted Magirna switch, basically. Keep it in and basically kill it. That's what I wanted to do. I want Magearna out of the way because it's such a problem to our team. Next up we have our basically Marowak switch'em. Skull of Ice Beam, Toxic, and Calm Mind. So if we can get a Toxic up on Crest, that'd be great. We need to Toxic some of his defensive walls like Tangrowth, Crest, and little Marowak. And even Electros, and then just chip them down for Kyurem later game. We have max HP, max defense for exactly the reason to switch into a little Marowak. Next up we have our... this mon isn't too important. Mega Gardevoir this game isn't too important, but it's better than some other mons this game. Because Hyper Voice definitely puts a dent in this team. So only really switch-ins are Crest and Magearna. I can Toxic the Magearna. Alright, I can Toxic the Crest. I can switch into on the Magearna. Hopefully. Thunderbolt for stuff like Starmie. I just really want Mega Gardevoir to poke some holes. Toxic Crest, Toxic Tangrowth, basically. Deal a bit of damage to Magearna so he can sweep later game. Next up we have kind of a switch-in, quote-unquote, to Magearna. We have an AV Torn T, knock off Iron Tail, Icy Wind, and U-turn. I'm gonna invest some Spadef into it. Magearna. This is fun. So actually don't really need to. I don't. I would like to outspeed a Starmie. That'd be great. 115. I can be 362. I don't know. Do I have to like? Jolly says 362. Anyways, going back to the set, we can somewhat efficiently switch into Magearna. We outspeed Starmie at this now. Knock off Cresselia, basically. Icy Wind to slow down mons like Starmie, hopefully. For mons like Magnezone. Because that like 1 or 2 points. Because Magnezone doesn't outspeed that. So that's basically going to be our team. I am definitely predicting, if this man doesn't bring Magearna, I don't know why. I'm definitely predicting Dragonite, not really Tangrowth, not Toxic Croak. This is honestly what I can see him bringing. I don't really feel like Mega Diancie's coming. And I guess Starmie is not coming. What I feel. So, these are 7 mons that I feel are his best versus me. So, comment, rate, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Want to see more? No? Good luck. And hopefully, we have a good match.